We're in season 2. It's so stupid whenever I start doing an intro of a video and I'm moving something off screen. Like, why am I doing that? Why don't I do that before I start recording? And it doesn't matter. We're doing season 2 of Alice in Borderland. We just finished season 1 last week. I mean, that's how this works. I do 1 episode a week. But it was a good episode. I liked the way it ended because it seems like we're doing the face cards now. That's the sort of way the show is going, and we also have a target, I think was the word he used. Like, we know who we're going after, and that's this crazy lady that we saw at the end of season 1 on all of the monitors. And so it's exciting. I'm looking forward to it. I don't know if there's much to say because I don't have any like speculations yet. I don't quite know how these face card games are going to work, and I can't wait to find out. So let's just get into the episode. Make sure to support the channel, support the video, support everything you can, and go to my Patreon account if you want the full-length reactions, as well as early access. You can get next week's episode, season 2, episode 2, on there right now in full-length version. So go check that out as well if you want to support me, if you want to help me out, because I'm a small channel. But otherwise, sit back, enjoy the show. Let's get into Alice in Borderland season 2, episode 1. We're back to video game stuff. This is season 2. Just had to double check. Isn't this episode 1 of season 1? Oh no, actually I don't think it is, because that gameplay doesn't look familiar. That specific gameplay. Oh my god, okay, well definitely not now. Jesus. Oh my god. 13 minutes earlier. I mean, I think I can figure out how they got there. I genuinely at the start of that episode thought I accidentally clicked play on episode 1 of season 1 because that was so similar. What's happening? Okay, cars are coming. These other players, or are these like dealers? Oh, okay. Oh my god! Oh my! That's horrifying! That seems like a powerful rifle. An anti-tank rifle, yeah. What the fuck? Oh my god! That's genuinely horrifying. So the face games, they're like, alright, this game we're just gonna shoot at you. Yeah, and they're showing the the comparison to him playing games casually. Okay, just careful Usagi if... Oh my god, like I wouldn't put past the show to just kill her in the first episode, you know? Oh my god. Oh, careful Kuina. Why is it flying over just to remind them? Like that's what we're playing for? Or is there something gonna happen here? The intro's changed. The song's different, visuals are different. And it's the same song, but it's like a different composition of the song or whatever. I don't know. Oh, I think I like it more. Careful. Oh my god. He's gonna get shot as you get those. I mean, no, he isn't? Okay. The King of Spades. Oh. A face card like boss battles? That would be kind of cool. Hey! Friends. Oh shit! He'll be fine. If there's anyone I trust to keep himself alive, it's Chishiya. Yeah. Yeah, it's a boss. Yeah, they're like mini bosses leading up to Mira. Oh my god. He's like Batman. Yep. Yeah. Oh my god. Jesus, man. So horrifying. The way they're doing the gunshots in this show are really horrible to watch. Oh, Jesus Christ. You should ram him. Oh my god. It's crazy having a car chase sequence in this show, like. Hell yeah, baby. Oh my god. Oh, that's... They did that well. That actually made me scared they were gonna hit. My god. The King of Spades really wants our main party. Aren't there probably a bunch of other people out there he could get? Seems like we're a lot of work. This is a cool shot. It's like a long one shot. That was nice. Fuck yeah. Yeah. How did he catch up? Oh my god. Oh, that's horrifying. How are there people in our way? Oh. Holy shit. Oh my god. Just need one person to get him. Sure, I mean, if everyone worked together to rush him, you'd have a lot of people die, but you'd probably get someone who would kill him. But obviously, you're sacrificing a lot of people to do that. I feel like Anne's a main character now, which I'm happy with. It's giving her some focus. I love Kuina. That makes sense. Oh. Flashbacks with his friends. He makes a good point. Have those weird flavors ever been good? Oh. Don't do that. Don't show me those flashbacks. Aww. Whoa, do you even have the money for all that? Aww. This is cute. Aww. Yeah, it's a customer service voice. Aww. This is the cutest moment they've had in the whole show. Oh man. That does not look like manga he's reading. He's reading manga. Wait, no he's not. It is a manga magazine. Oh, he's looking at like one of the ads in between. They're showing me so many of those scenes, and it's nice seeing it again, but it's so sad because I want that just to be the show again. Does that mean she doesn't want to go back? Is that what that face was about? Like, she was dealing with all this. So it feels like she doesn't want to go back. I mean, yeah, I think so. It doesn't have to be the world you're living in forever, though. You were in the hardest part of it. What if you go back with Arisu? That's a good thing to bring up, though. The idea that she doesn't fully want to go back. Oh. I love when characters hug each other. Don't set up these stakes because it makes me think Usagi's gonna die. Is he setting up a death flag? Or is this just setting expectations for the series and that's how it's gonna end with them together? Well, Arisu didn't have a great life going on either. I don't think it's better, but I can understand why she's saying that. I mean, she was having the worst moments of her life when this all happened, so it was probably a distraction from her trauma. And now she's realizing if this is over, she doesn't have a distraction from that trauma anymore. Which isn't super healthy, but it's understandable. Not that it's her fault that it's not super healthy. It's a horrible situation. So the King of Diamonds is in the sky. I mean, I think they're all in the sky somewhere. But is only the King of Spades out there, or are all of the bosses out there right now? And the King of Spades is the only one they've come across. I want to see the queens. Are the queens women? I hope the queens are women. Oh. Okay. Makes sense. So you gotta go to another game. Which game are you going to? Oh yeah, I wasn't even thinking about the visas, but the visas are a big problem as well. Oh great. I don't think we need to vote on it then. Doesn't matter what you vote on at this point. You're outnumbered. Yeah. Go to a jack. Oh no, okay. King of clubs. Yeah, I would go jacks upward. Oh yeah, good point. I wasn't even thinking about the suits. Oh, Isagi. Okay, alright. This one looks more like a legit game. Man, I'm always scared when they have to put shit on. 5. Where's Chishiya? We need him. What? There's no fucking way! He survived 2 death things? I wouldn't have even recognized him if they didn't say Naragi. Oh, he's already put it on. Oh my god, this is the worst person ever to be here. I think there's literally not a worse person in the show to show up right now. Wow, cool. Okay, here we go. What's this game with Niragi gonna be? Kiss each other. Your time starts now. Okay. And what's going on here, huh? That's you. Oh my god. Shitara. Uta. Oh, hello. Maki. Goken. Okay. How erect is he right now? Okay, he's just a nudist. It's not to do with the game. Yeah, you're one to talk, Niragi. Jesus. What does that mean? Is that it? Okay. Cool credits music. Okay, good start to the season. I enjoyed that. I like where they're going with it. I actually think this episode felt really well directed. It felt like it stood out directing wise for a few moments in this episode, which I thought was very cool. I mean, the sense of scale seems like quite big right now. And there was like the car chase was really well done, where like I could follow what was happening the entire time. There was that really nice like long one shot where all that stuff was happening. That was really cool. A lot of the moments that were supposed to feel tense felt really, really tense. Like almost more tense than I expected these shows to be. And I think another thing was the gunshots in this episode were impactful, like powerful gunshots. Like not just, I mean, the anti-tank rifle was one hell of a way to start this. Like that right there was like terrifying because that was that, but they showed that off so well, but that was like disgusting but amazing. But then even like the regular pistol shots and stuff, they had such an impact because they showed us those shots pretty much like, you know, uncensored essentially. And it was like horrifying to look at, but really, really well done, you know, because it was horrifying to look at. And it made me very uncomfortable. And that's what they're going for. Like the scene where they're all in the car and you see the King of Spades is climbing up behind them. And I know that he's just going to shoot down through the roof at them. And I'm just like waiting for it. And then it happens and it's like one at a time, their heads basically explode. Like that's just horrifying, you know? So that was really well done. I mean, yeah, there was so many parts in this episode where I was like noticing the directing and noticing that it feels like it almost feels like they have a better budget here, but that's not necessarily true. They might, but it also might just be like a better allocation of budget, because it feels, yeah, it feels pretty epic. It was like a noticeable step up, I feel like, at least. So yeah, that was cool. So the King of Spades, I mean, it looks like there's all these different bosses and they have their own games or whatever. So, but like, I imagine the King of Spades game is literally just, I've got guns and I'm gonna kill everyone and you have to kill me, I imagine. But he didn't, like, there weren't any rules given or anything like that. And I think this goes back to my like episode 1 thing. This is such a minor thing, but this is like something that I think makes these games feel less legitimate. Like, I like when these shows are like, well, all the games are fair. Like, they're fucked up, but they're fair. And this is like another one. And this is probably the first one in a while that I felt like is legitimately just completely unfair at the start. Because there was one guy, at least one guy, who gets shot and there was nothing he could do about it at the very start. The first guy to get shot, because as far as the rules have said so far, you know, you register for a game and then you get the rules and then the game starts. And he didn't get any of that, and so he just got shot. Now, all the others, it's fine, because they then, you know, you can figure out what the game is from there, and then it becomes like a, okay, I can see the game, don't get shot, you know? But that first guy was screwed over. It's such a minor thing. It doesn't matter in the grand scheme of things for this, but I think it really does like hurt the game's integrity when that sort of thing happens. Now if it was like if there was like on the billboard or whatever it came up with, you are all registered in the game, survive the shooter or something, or like or take down the King of Spades or something, like it just, you know, signified that the game was starting and that you had an enemy, then, you know, you can probably in your head go, okay, maybe we gotta start running now, and then you have a chance to survive. That guy just had no chance. Poor guy, he just died and it was completely unfair. But anyway, I like that it seems like An and I think they called him Tata is his name. It seems like they might be you know, more main characters, which is cool because I like them. I mean, like Tata, I like, but I want more. I want to see like another aspect of his character that appeals to me, you know. But Anne, I love. I have loved her every time she's been on screen. I feel like she's been a consistently cool character, but I assumed she wouldn't be in the show anymore because, you know, we left the beach behind and it's like she did her role there and now everyone's going their separate ways. So I thought we'd just be going back to, you know, our main, like I thought we'd be going back to Chishiya, Kuina, Arisu, and Usagi, and that's it, you know. But no, yeah, we got some other characters. I mean, maybe they're not going to be main characters, but it feels like they will be. I liked, you know, the car chase scene again, like Anne driving, like jumping over and be like, I'll take it, and then just fucking destroying it. That was another bit of the directing that was really good, by the way, was the swerving in and out of cars, because sometimes you'll do those shots, but it's like I don't feel, you know, any sort of tension during those shots. But in this episode's one, I was genuinely like, oh my god, oh, you know, it was like I felt like I was watching, you know, when all those people were watching the movie of the train coming at them and everyone ducks, you know, really like the first movie ever or whatever, where it's like everyone is freaking out because they think a train's about to hit them. Like, I felt like I was doing that, but with this episode. So yeah, I like that we possibly have some main characters that are the side characters that are now becoming main characters. Speaking of side characters, Niragi is here. He's alive still? Come on, man. How's this guy survived 2 near-death things? I mean, you know, I guess we never saw anything happen to him the second time. We just saw him get like tackled off screen, and I did think to myself like, well, don't just tackle him, you know, like I wanted to see him die or whatever. But then I just assumed, like, we didn't see him at all for the rest of the episode. I kind of just assumed, okay, well, they didn't show him, so he probably died, you know? Like, they just didn't want to show him overtly dying. But no, they just got him off screen because he didn't die, but they took him away from the situation. I can't believe he didn't die, but he's here now, and it's possibly the worst situation for us because he's like the biggest scumbag we've come across, and he's still alive, and, you know, possibly maybe still holds a grudge, but like it doesn't matter whether he's holding a grudge or not. We didn't hold a grudge originally, and he was a horrible person. So imagine if he does hold a grudge, there's probably no difference to his behavior, you know. But he's here now. And we're doing the King of Clubs. I have no idea what the King of Clubs game is going to be. It looks like there was like a zappy thing in the middle. I don't know. I have no theories about it. I just wanted to point it out. And then the Usagi convenience store scene. And I'm not talking about necessarily... I guess I'm kind of talking about the bit where she's talking about her father and how she doesn't want to go back. And that's interesting in its own. But like, I think I already said what I thought about it while that scene was going on. But like, my favorite part of the scene was before that. Just, you know, he's got all the stuff and he goes up to the counter, and then she comes up with a customer service voice and says like, welcome sir, or whatever. And like, it's just like a very sweet moment between the two of them, and he calls her pretty and she blushes a bit, and it's like we haven't really gotten as many of those moments between those two characters as I would have liked. Because I think they're nice characters, and I like them both, but it feels like in the first season we didn't, like, there was so much going on and so many other characters and so many games and all that it actually feels like we missed out on just Usagi and Arisu scenes. I really can't remember many other than when they first met. Not first met, I guess. When after his friends died and they like spent their time together. Like, other than then, I can't really remember many, if any, scenes of them just like on their own and having a moment together, you know? So it's nice that this season starts off with a moment like that, because I feel like I needed it to like recenter their relationship and to set sort of expectations that they care about each other, but also Usagi's heart's not fully in what they're doing because she, you know, doesn't want to go back to that trauma. So I really enjoyed that a lot. But yeah, and then also I was thinking like during the thing, like, okay, maybe you can just survive the King of Spades and then it'll be fine, you know? Like maybe if you wait long enough, that like the game will be over. Maybe there is a time limit or something. But then they reminded me that their visas are running out, and I forgot visas were still a thing, but they are. So you can't wait them out because you'll just die. So you have a time limit, and your time limit is this is the time until you die, because if you don't play, like if you don't beat the King of Spades games and you don't join any other games, you're not going to get your visa extended. Now, theoretically, you could go and join all the other games and beat all the other games and keep getting a visa extended. But that's until then the King of Spades game will be the only one left, and then you have to take him out then in the remaining days of your visa. So yeah, anyway, that's it. That's season 2, episode 1 of Alice in Borderland. Thank you for joining me. Make sure to support this video if you can, liking, commenting, subscribing, and go to my Patreon account if you want the full length and early access. You can get the next week's episode on there right now. Also, go to my Gent Watches One Piece channel if you like One Piece. There's a lot of stuff for you to enjoy from my content, so go check all that out. But thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.